I'm here because I want to answer any of your questions and see how this life thing goes. So if you have any questions, feel free and ask me. I'll do my best to help and answer you. Anything to do with, of course, healing and fruits, herbs, detoxification, anything like that. I can help you. Okay, so if you have any questions, do feel free and ask. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you a bit about fruits and why we use them to heal. Okay, so whenever you have an issue in your body, okay, whenever you have an ill health or a so-called disease, it's because there's blockage in the energy flow. The body is made up of cells or of energy. So whenever there's a block of energy, which is blood flow, lymph flow, and nerve flow, you're going to have a health issue. Okay, so when we are detoxifying, we're trying to remove those obstructions to health. We're trying to get rid of those obstructions. And the way we do that is with the fruits. And the reason why is because the fruits are the only foods on the planet that can move the lymphatic system. The lymph system is what moves acids from your 100 trillion cells through to your lymph nodes, through to your kidneys, where it's eliminated, okay? So when there's a block, it's usually block from the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system is dependent on the kidneys. If the kidneys are not working properly, you're going to have an issue because the kidneys don't filter the acids. The acids will back up, they'll burn organ tissue and glands, and you're going to have a major problem. So we always go on a fruit diet. That's the reason why we're going on a fruit diet. And we use herbs, because the herbs are there for strengthening and cleaning the cells. So if you have a kidney issue, for instance, we take the herbs for the kidneys. They know instinctively to go there and strengthen and clean the cells. This is how it works. This is how we use the fruits and the herbs to heal, okay? So that's the general framework of it. So when anyone has a problem, always 100% fruit diet. That goes without saying, okay? And then after that, we're going to use the herbs to target the specific tissue, but use herbs always to target the main systems of the body, no matter what issue you have. It's going to be the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymphatic system, endocrine glands, and the bowels. Those systems are always covered when you're trying to heal. And let's say you had a liver issue, then you use herbs for the liver as well, okay? So it's that simple. It's very simple. My whole teaching is this: fruits and herbs. Fruits and herbs. There's nothing outside of that. And anyone can get it and anyone can use it, provided you apply it, obviously. Okay. So let's see what the questions. So my mom keeps telling me you have get fat on fruits. How can I convince her that's not true? Don't convince anybody of this. Okay. There's so much misinformation about fruits out there. Unfortunately, the big industry and I would say the medical community, for instance, they're all not on fruits because these are healers, okay? And most people don't even know of the healing power of fruits. So we have been brainwashed about fruits, too much sugar in fruits, but you didn't know that if you take a piece of bread, white bread, and an equal amount of fruits, the bread has more sugar in it. The fruits taste sweeter, so we misunderstand and we think that it's too much sugar. And the sugar in fruits, fructose, is not the same as the sugar in any other food. It's the only sugar that doesn't require insulin, okay? If you go on a 100% fruit diet, your blood sugar will drop. Initially, it will go up and down, to stagger, okay, as the body's adjusting and cleaning out the fats and protein in it. But then it will drop and it will stabilize. And when it drops, you'll be shocked, okay? Everyone who does this will experience it themselves. So don't try and convince somebody of this, because everybody is on their own path. Everybody's on their own system. It's never a good idea to change someone's mind. You lead by inspiration. You do it yourself, and your mom will look at you and say, oh, she's doing it, so I can do it as well. So it's never a good idea to force your point of view on someone else. Just lead by inspiration. Inspire them. Okay, next question. Where do you get my protein and calcium from? Calcium. Calcium is readily available in fruits and veggies, and it's bioavailable. This means that there's not much conversion in its use. So if you can consume calcium from inorganic material, okay, or from animal, it's not bioavailable. The body has to break it down and make use of it. So it's not ideal. So you don't want to take calcium supplements. You don't want to take anything calcium artificial. It has to be from fruits and veggies because it's made for you. It's bioavailable. Okay, so and it's ample amount of vitamins and minerals in fruits and veggies. You don't have to worry ever about mineral deficiency. It's not even close compared to, say, protein and starches. You have everything you need in the fruits and veggies. Okay, and the next question: Guys, feel free to ask questions. This is my first time. I'm going to do my best to help you. I've never had experience in a live. So you have any questions, just free to ask. Okay, so I want you to remember something. When you're on the fruit cleanse, we are doing it for a short period of time. We're not fruitarians here. We're just using the fruits as a means of healing the body. And then when we're done that, we're going to use the veggies. The veggies are full of iron, okay? You get spinach, it's ample. It's almost every single dark green vegetable has iron in there. And again, the iron is bioavailable. Do not use iron in pill form. Okay, it's not the same iron as the iron in veggies. It's completely different. In fact, it's actually potentially harmful. Most people don't tell you this, but you keep on taking iron supplements, and if your iron levels are low, it's your adrenals. If you don't fix your adrenals, you cannot absorb the iron. Okay, so very important. Don't mistake the two. You can't supplement your way out of an issue. You gotta fix the gland that's responsible. It's the adrenals. Any mineral deficiency is your adrenals. So again, you go on 100% fruit diet, fix the kidneys, take herbs for the adrenals. That's how you address it. Okay, next question. Rambutan and persimmon are my favorite. Okay. Are there any foods not to eat? Yes, don't eat avocados and coconuts. Why? Because when you're cleansing, these are heavy and they're fatty. And when we're trying to heal, we're trying to use fruits that are easy to digest and also astringent. What astringent means that it pulls at the lymphatic system, or toxins. It pulls at mucus. And these are the citrus fruits that are best for that, and the grapes and the melons. Okay? Next question. Guys, feel free. I'm going to make this short, okay, because like I said, it's the first time, but I'll hopefully do it more often, and I'll answer every single one of your questions, okay, as best as I can. Which fruits are best for detox? Citrus fruits. Lemon, fantastic. If you go on a lemon-only cleanse, it's mind-blowing, okay? I've seen things happen on lemon-only cleanse, 2 to 3 week cleanse. You cannot even believe what can happen. It can literally cleanse the whole body. What's next? I'm sorry, it said as old to doctor? I don't get that, sorry. Yeah, I'll come more often, thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm like I said, the more questions you give me, the more I can help you. Is black tea good to drink? No caffeine. Caffeine is going to affect your adrenals. This will affect your kidneys, okay? Caffeine is a no-no, okay? It doesn't matter. It could be tea, it could be a coffee. Caffeines are your enemies, okay? It's really bad for the kidneys and adrenals. If you stimulate the adrenals, which caffeine does, you weaken them. So when you get off the caffeine, and you see it sometimes, you have your coffee and you need a perk. Well, that perk is a stimulation to your adrenals. But the problem is that when you get off the coffee, the adrenals will slump down. I mean, you are weakening it. So when you get off the coffee, you're going to have low energy because the adrenals are beaten up, and you need to repair them, and it takes a little bit of time to repair them. But once you get them back on board, then you have all the energy you ever wished for. You go on 100% food diet and you cleanse the body, energy is not a problem. Okay, you eat very little and your energy is up of the roof. Let's see, next question. Is only food dangerous if I do it long term? No, there are fruitarians around who have been doing it for generations. In fact, if you look at all ancient drawings of, say, Greeks and Romans, etc., you see it's always fruits being dangled. Okay, you never see a piece of meat being dangled. Okay, it's only our corrupt society that's forcing you to eat meat and proteins and don't want to tell you the truth. Okay, I'm not a fruitarian myself. I'm high fruit, and I eat veggies as well. But when I'm detoxing, I'm 100% fruits. But definitely, if you were in the tropics and you could get access to ripe fruits, absolutely, you'd be like up there in terms of health and everything. Okay, there's no stopping you. And fruitarian diet is very, very powerful, and actually very envious when I see people doing it and can do it. Next, how do we get our protein? Avoid protein. Yeah, I'll say it again. Avoid protein. I'm the only one. A few others are saying it, and we are speaking the truth. Avoid protein. It's dangerous. It's dangerous because we only need a very little amount. Mother's milk is 0.9% protein. 0.9%. The average recommended protein by the authorities is 20 to 30%. That's insane. Okay, it will damage your kidneys in the long run. You don't look far. Just look at bodybuilders. And the truth, see how long they live. They don't live long. They get arthritis. They blow their colons. They kill their kidneys. Stay away from protein. You don't need protein. There's all the protein you need in the simplest bioavailable form is in the fruits and veggies. You do not add additional protein to your diet. Never do that. Never, never, never. It's a no-no. Okay, next diet. Next question. Let me see. Come on, guys. I'm going to end this soon, okay? I really appreciate you being here. Like, do you eat bread? I don't eat bread. Absolutely. I do, yes, occasionally, yes. It's not good. It's one of my cheats, but I don't do it often, okay? And if I do have a piece of bread, I'll make sure it's a damn good one. Like, in other words, I'm not going to eat some cheap Wonder bread kind of thing. I'm going to make sure it's a good quality bread that I thoroughly enjoy because it's not good for you. Okay. Fruit won't spike the blood sugar. Fruit won't spike it. When you have a fruit, it will spike it. But again, it's not because of the actual sugar in it. It's because in your blood right now, because you're eating protein and starches, you have a lot of complex carbohydrates, sugar, sorry, and chemistry in the blood. It's not clean, in other words. What I mean by that, when you go on a fruit diet, the food is going to cleanse that for you. But in the process of doing so, the numbers are going to spike up and down. But if you stay on 100% food diet, it will drop down. It will spike up for a few days and then drop down and then stabilize. Okay, I had somebody write to me the other day. She's trying to get off. She's on type 2 and is trying to heal it. She told me that she can't believe the fruit was doing to her, but her blood pressure, blood sugar is going too low. And I said to her, because your adrenals are low, your adrenals control the low blood pressure. Okay, that's the number that's the organ that's responsible for that. So I told her to take some herbs like licorice root or licorice tea to bump up the numbers up a bit for the blood pressure wise, and also for you can eat like dates to boost up the sugar, because the fruit diet itself, when you eat good long term, it will drop your sugar down 100% because the blood is clean. You don't have excess fats and chemicals in the blood. It's a purer blood, lighter blood, and it's healthier for you. So no, it will spike initially, but if you go on 100% fruit diet for a while, it will drop. Okay, and next question before I go. Oh yeah, no, bodybuilders are the worst example of health. I'm sorry to say it. They look good, don't get me wrong, and they look fantastic, but not healthy. No, absolutely not. So I am vegan. Yes, I am vegan. Why do I gain weight when I eat fruit and veggies? Because your adrenals are weak and your thyroid is weak and your kidneys are not working properly. That's why. If you fix those, you will lose weight. It's the easiest thing to do is lose weight is on a fruit diet, because calories are low to begin with, and also your organs and glands work better, so you start losing all the weight you need. And granted, there's only a limit you drop. Right? Like myself, I was 235 pounds to 240 pounds. When I went on the fruit diet and cleansed my body, I went to 209. And the very same diet, without changing anything, after the cleanse was done, I went up to 225. That's why I stay today. My calorie levels are actually very, very low. It's almost unbelievable. Okay, so next, how many calories do you consume daily? I don't count it, and I don't really care. And no one should count calories either. If you're eating the right foods, you don't need to count calories. Okay, how many, do you have a book? Yes, I do have a book. I wish I had it with me, I'll show you. But it's called How to Heal Any Condition, even when they say you can't. So it's kind of catchy. But if you go to Amazon and put raw Marabi, come up. Okay. What else? Let me see. If you're struggling to lose weight, it's your adrenals. You gotta fix your adrenals. Okay. You gotta fix your thyroid. These are they call them twins. So you gotta go 100% food diet and use herbs for the entire body, but emphasis on the adrenals and thyroid. Okay. And you will lose it. Fix the thyroid and adrenals. Weight loss is not an issue. Okay, next, let me see. Okay, it doesn't seem there's no more questions coming, so I just wanted to recap everything for you, basically. So the high fruit diet, or the 100% fruit diet, is used to cleanse the body because we move the lymph system, which is a system that removes waste from your cells. Every single cell of your body eats by the blood and eliminates waste by the lymph system. Okay, we call it the kitchen is the blood, so where it eats, and the toilet is the lymph system. If the toilet is broken in your house and you can't flush the toilet and you're still using the washroom, the house is going to rot and stink. The same thing with your cells. So very important to get the lymph system moving properly. This is with the fruits. Remember, your lymph system is your immune system as well. And the lymph system takes the waste and it goes down to the lymph nodes, which are the septic tanks, okay, in a city. And from the septic tanks, the bacteria eats the acids and converts to a lesser acid, and then it's transported to the kidneys, where the kidneys will be the sewer plant of your body, where it's eliminated. That's why it's important to always use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, and the lymphatic system, because they're essentially the backbone of your health, your body. You get those working in good order, the rest of the body will function perfectly. Okay, so let me see, last one. Is there any more? Okay, so I guess I summarized it, and this was a wonderful experience for me. I hope it was for you too as well, and I hope to do more of these. If you did like it, please do share my videos with other people, because my goal really is to help you. I get so much joy helping people. And when I see how these simple fruits and herbs can change people's lives, and when you experience it yourself, you understand the power of it. So share it with friends and family, okay? Chaparral is safe, okay? All herbs are safe, essentially. The very, very few that are not safe. When are you on next? I'm going to make this quite a habit, because any way I can reach people, I'm going to do it, because I told them my goal is to make sure that people get as healthy and well as best as I can. I'm just one person. That's why I also need your help. If you truly enjoy this and you share my videos, even with your family, it doesn't matter what it is. Just this one person you help has a amplifying effect in karma for you, okay? Because you're helping people. Okay? It's very, very important. Thank you for ordering kidney tea. It's one of the best. Actually, it is the best tea. I'm being modest here. Nothing better than that tea. Okay, kidney tea on 100% food diet. You're flying. Is walking every day good? Absolutely. Don't if your kidneys are not working properly, if you're not healthy or you have pains, don't do intense exercise. Walking is fantastic. Yoga, Tai Chi, anything soft and gentle is good for you, but nothing intense. Okay, until you get your kidneys to filter. Otherwise, the acids build up and affect you. Okay, it seems there's more coming, so I'm enjoying this. Come on, let's see. Did I miss a question? Anyways, I guess we'll cut it short, and then I'll come back and help you guys as best as I can. But any of my videos right now, you have any questions, you feel free and ask a question. Okay, I'll always answer it. Eczema, blister eczema. Okay, this last question. Eczema is a lymphatic and kidney issue. Your kidneys are not working properly. You gotta fix your kidneys, you gotta fix your lymphatic system. Skin conditions are the worst to deal with, because essentially it's taking years and years of abuse, and your body has piled on all the mucus and lymphatic waste under your skin, and it's just sitting there rotting, and it smells. It's just think about it like a sewer system, and then it's erupting in your skin. It's erupting out because your kidneys are not filtering. The sewer plant is not working, so your skin is the next best thing or sewer plant you can use. But the skin is not efficient in eliminating waste. It eliminates gases and some kind of waste, but not at the level of the kidney does. That's why when the kidneys don't work properly, your skin will start showing the evidence of it. There's issues in your skin. So you gotta fix the entire body. 100% food diet, herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach and bowels, and then use extra herbs for the skin or the kidneys in that regard, and the liver and the spleen to affect it. Okay, you can always reach out to me. I'll send you a protocol. Sorry, I just missed it. Did I miss it? I don't know how to scroll down this to see what question I missed. Asthma or food. Asthma is an adrenal issue. Okay, adrenals control control neurotransmitters. Essentially, the nervous system is where the adrenals communicates between cells. It sends messages. Also, it controls autonomic nerve movement, like breathing. So when you have asthma, you have an adrenal issue, but you also have a kidney and lymphatic issue. So you have to address all those three and clean the bowels, because remember, the head sits on the GI tract. If your gut is clogged, you can't drain the acids. Okay, reach out to me. I have a protocol. Asthma. Anything else? Okay, I think that we're done. This has been so nice. I love you guys so much. Okay, I'm like I said, I'm new at this. I'm doing my best. You can't stay awake. Extreme fatigue adrenals. Okay. Now, there are herbs you can use for sleep. Valerian is one, skullcap herb is one. We actually have a tincture that has all these in it. And sleep is a big issue for most people, but it means that your pineal gland is not working. Again, see, it's in the head. The mucus in the head affects all the glands. So you got to clean the head and clean the whole body, the gut. But if you need immediate relief, use those herbs. They will make you sleep nicely like a baby. Okay. And fatigue adrenal. So you want to use some like Panax ginseng, rhodiola. These are good for calming down, the fatigue, the adrenals, and it kind of like restores it. Okay, plantar in the foot. If you have such issues in the foot, any pain you feel in your foot, whatever the matter is, it's trapped acids. Literally trapped acids. Remember, you got to get the acids moving through the lymph system, through the kidneys. Again, it's a lymph kidney issue, and adrenals fight inflammation, so fix the adrenals. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anything here? Headaches from food. The only reason why you get headache from food is it will be an allergic reaction, I guess, or your gut. Your gut is clogged. So if it's an allergic reaction, it's because you're eating the wrong foods, or toxic buildup from the foods you're eating, cause allergies and such things like that. Kidney disease, problem with all. Your mom is sick with kidney disease. Kidney disease, listen, they make it so scary than it is, okay? It's not actually difficult to remedy, okay? You just need to change your diet. You gotta change your, mom has to change your diet. Go 100% fruit, raw vegan at the very least. And use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, okay? Very simple, you just have to do the work, okay? It's not complicated here. Look, healing is very simple. We have been fooled for so long. Okay, it's complicated. It's not complicated. The body is too complex. We will never understand the body in terms of how it's made. Impossible. That's for the divine. Okay, you know, when I was studying herbalism, in each paragraph of AMP, you know, they say it clearly there. We don't fully understand. So if you don't fully understand, how can you teach somebody something? But the beauty of this is that the divine made the human body so easy in its function. So you don't need to know how everything works. What I mean by that, you don't need to know the intricacies, but you need to know this systemically how it functions. Okay, and it's very simple. Everything works together. Very, very simple. So once you know how it functions and the right fuel to put inside, the body works perfectly. The only problem comes when you put the wrong food in there. It's like putting sand in your gas tank. It will never move. Okay, it will move gradually, or put diesel into a gas tank. It will move properly. You put the right fuel in there, the fruits. And the veggies, like green drinks, it's super fuel. Okay, your body will function properly. Quit smoking 3 months ago. What can I do to help my lungs? The body is a beautiful machine. It will heal quickly, just like that, if you just give it a chance. When I say quickly, I mean a few weeks, months. But considering to how much damage you have done from the smoking, you can switch around. You go and clean the kidneys. Remember, waste has to come out, so you get the kidneys cleaned up. Get the lymph system moving so they can move all that poison out through to your kidneys where we can eliminate it. Okay, it's very, very simple. But I would use, in addition to the herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, lymphatic system, endocrine system, I would also add in the herbs for the lungs as well, and drink lung tea, clean the chest out, okay? And breathe properly, take breathing exercises, sweat, okay, to come out, no problem. Okay, what else? Okay, guys, I think this is fantastic. I will come back and I'll answer all your questions as usual. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for spending the time with me. I appreciate it.